may pop in.
All right, there, boys and girls.
Round number 2.
I never wore a cowboy hat on stage. I should have did that once or twice.
I don't think any of us owned one back then.
I've had this forever, man. Nikki bought this for me. God, I don't know, our first year together. So it's
I guess you did
it's
it.
older. It's older than our relationship. That's fucking Stetson, man. That shit lasts, dude. It's It's
Oh, yeah, that's
legit.
the real deal right there, buddy.
So those of you that are tuning in on Twitch and YouTube, we had a guest coming on, Dwayne Park, and he showed up wearing a cowboy hat. I was like, I can match that. So
I thought you were going to
that's the
go get your
reason.
wig. That's where I was going with my comment.
So that's the reason I'm wearing my cowboy hat. So since we're having massive technical difficulties with Dwayne because he's trying to broadcast live from West Virginia mountains, Appalachians, where they grow the moonshine. It was going to be a great show. We're going to talk about moonshine. We're going to talk about hillbilly. Hey, Michael. All that kind of stuff. So now you're just stuck with Mike and I. So let's talk. Hi, Leslie. Oh, Leslie's
Hi,
on.
Leslie. How you
Hawker
doing?
From,
And
I need
welcome
to
back,
talk to
Michael.
you. I need to talk to you, Leslie. Message me later because I want to get some of that face stuff for the wifey. I've been explaining that to her, and I keep meaning to reach out to you. And lo and behold, there you are. So, thank you, Leslie. She loves my hat. Yeah, thank you.
Mine's the
It's a
same as
Stetson.
every week. Consistency. There's something to be said for consistency.
There is something to be said for consistency. Absolutely.
But I do dig your hat too, brother.
Thank you. So it's Labor Day weekend coming up. You got any plans? Going to casino?
I very well might. You never know.
Okay. Yeah.
I see a lot of R&R in my future.
Right on. Yeah, you got 3-day week or 4-day weekend, right? Because you don't
Yeah,
have
we
to
don't
work today.
Monday.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
So
you're
you
right.
got-
Friday and Monday.
Nice. Right on. So you can do all the hanging out and chilling. So since it's just you and I, we want to talk about some football. Because they're down to 53-man rosters.
I just
Right.
read the Bears yesterday.
Let's see what's the biggest cuts are. So the Giants, they're still getting all kinds of accolades for the preseason, scoring the most points and allowing the fewest points, even though it's preseason. And then you saw Micah Parsons bailed and went to Green Bay, right?
I did not see that. You just
Yeah,
taught me
Micah
something.
Parsons.
For real?
Yeah, Micah Parsons is now a Green Bay Packer.
When did that happen?
Yesterday.
Okay, I missed that.
Let's see. Where the hell is it, man?
What did he sign in Green Bay for?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. It's
Yeah.
a trade.
Inquiring minds want to know.
So the Cowboys. Give me all. Okay. Micah Parsons traded to Green Bay Packers on Thursday. Where'd it go? Thursday, they traded him to the Packers in exchange for a 26 and 27 first-round draft pick.
26 and 27.
27
number one
first-round draft pick.
Okay.
Right. He was going through a contract dispute. He wanted to renegotiate his contract. Instead, he signed a 4-year, $188 million extension with Green Bay to make him the highest-paid non-quarterback in NFL history.
Which is what he wanted.
4 years, $188 million.
But
What?
right now, he's worth it. He had to do it right now.
Well, yeah, absolutely. 100 divided by 4.
He's doing the math, folks.
$47 million a year. So, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Highest paid non-quarterback. That is nuts, man. But
Green
yeah,
Bay's defense just got brutal, man.
he's a hell of a player. But who else does Green Bay have on defense, though, that
I should
Let's
know
find out.
because they play in my
You should.
division, but I just watch the game, man. I don't get that. I get that into music. I don't get that into sports.
Okay. So how good is Green Bay Packers defense?
They weren't that great because I'll tell you how bad they were.
Okay.
Green Bay would win the game, but they would never cover the spread. So they need
Oh.
Parsons real bad.
Oh, gotcha.
They must not
maybe
have a very stout defense.
maybe they were gambling and they didn't want to beat the spread. They were betting on the other side of that, you know.
They could have been betting against themselves. Like, we want to win the game, but we don't want to cover the spread.
Yeah. That's true. Right. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
they win the game.
Yeah, I'm just reaffirming your point
Okay. So they win the game. They make the money because they're
on
not
both sides of the bet.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Right on.
And I would not be surprised if there were not things like that happened in the course of a season.
Right.
There's a lot of money on the line now that everybody's gambling.
Oh, for sure, man.
You know, it
Gambling.
used to be just Vegas. You had to go place bets or illegally. You know, people had parlay cards at like these private clubs and stuff. But
Yep.
now everybody's got a gambling app. I got 3 of them on my phone. So
See, I tried to put a gambling app, but it wouldn't let me in Arizona. I don't know why.
yeah, we got to figure something out, like a different app or something.
Something. Not that I want to gamble, because I don't really care, but
Yeah, but it's fun even if you put 10 cents on it. Just if you're
Oh,
gonna-
yeah.
you know, like if you're gonna watch a baseball game or a football game for you,
Yeah.
you watch football.
I do.
If you're gonna sit down and watch a game that you weren't really interested in, if you
Yeah.
put $5 on it, it makes it more fun to watch. You know,
Oh,
you,
this-
you
I
don't
guess
you don't
that's
have to go
true.
crazy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. That's true.
It just
So
makes it a
10
little
cents,
more
a 10
interesting.
cent, a 10 cents bet could do what?
Well, it depends on how crazy you made your bet. If you just did a straight up 10-cent bet, you might win 10-cent profit, like 20 cents total, right?
Okay. Okay.
But if you put 11 picks on one 10-cent bet, you could win like
Okay.
$500
Wow.
if all 11 came in.
Oh. Right on. Oh, look. There's Dwayne. We'll see if Dwayne stays this time. What up, Dwayne?
How you doing?
Good. Can you hear us directly?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool.
He
There's
sounds
no
much
delay?
clearer too.
He does. There's no delay?
Nah,
Okay, good. So
I had to come up to the top of the mountain.
there you go, top of the mountain. So introduce yourself to our guest, man. This is go ahead. Who are you? D?
Oh, yeah, I'm D.
Okay.
I'm Dwayne Parker.
And tell and what do you do, Dwayne? What's your thing, man? What's your life resume all about?
I wander around the world looking for gold.
Really?
For real?
I carry a gold pan with me everywhere I go, but
That's
Have you
awesome.
ever
I'm a
found any
recording
gold?
artist. Yeah, yeah,
How much
yeah.
gold have you
I've
found?
got into it. I'm 10.4 grams. It's about $1,200 worth.
Okay. And that took you your entire lifetime?
No, that's just what I ain't lost.
Oh, okay. Okay. So do you gold pan every day, or is it just kind of more of a hobby?
I don't do it for a living. I just do it for fun. But
Right on. And is it the gold pan stand in the river type thing and scoop the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
but I made a thing with a PVC pipe where I can stick it down in there and suck it up and put it in my pan. I ain't got to get it in the water no more.
Oh, there you go. That's innovative.
Yeah.
So you're in the you're West Virginia. You in the Appalachian Mountains?
I'm in Virginia. Yeah, I'm in the
Okay.
Appalachian Mountains
Okay.
right now.
You got any moonshine going on behind you?
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I better be quiet about that.
So you've seen moonshine setups?
Oh, yeah.
Right on.
When I was 5 years old, I was stirring mash for
Really?
my pappy. So,
Right on, dude.
yeah.
My wife and I used to watch that show Moonshiners. Is there any accuracy to that?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Some of it, I think it's all staged. A lot of it is.
Well, yeah,
lot of
most of that
Hollywood.
most of that reality TV show shit is staged for sure. You
Yeah.
know. So, so you actually stirred moonshine when you were 5? You still make moonshine to this day?
Yeah.
Right on. What do you
Country
call your
Country
moonshine?
boy. Huh?
What's your moonshine? You got a brand? You call it a name? And you know, what do you make it with? Like, because
No.
I've watched the show, so you can make with all kinds of stuff, right? So, what's your favorite kind of moonshine to
Yeah.
make?
Apple pie.
All
Really?
right.
Oh yeah.
Whatever I got, don't matter what it's fruit or corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say the fruit is brandy and the corn is corn liquor. I like the brandy.
Okay. Is the brandy smoother? Because I haven't had a drink in 20 years. So is it?
Yeah, it's a little bit smoother.
Gotcha. Okay.
The corn and rye gets a little bit of it'll burn your belly up.
Yeah, not just a
Oh.
little bit, a lot of bit.
Right on. So
But,
music. Go ahead. Yeah. Music wise, what do you play?
Yeah, I
You
was
sing?
gonna say I'm usually I'm an outlaw guitar picker, country music artist, and I got a song right now that's 30 on the Cashbox Independent Country Music Chart.
Very nice.
Oh, right on. What's the song called?
You get a kick out of this. It's called Three More Sets to Go, because that's how many I had to do to get paid. The night I wrestled Terrible Ted, the 650-pound bear, and he broke my leg in 7 places.
You wrestled a
Whoa.
650-pound bear.
Yeah, the name was Terrible Ted.
What kind of bear?
They said he was like a Himalayan Chinese fighting bear or something like that. I don't know. He was big and he wasn't like playing with the big dog guy thing that the man told me. He was a little bit rougher than that.
Okay, I know Chris wants to talk about music, and so do I. But how does this come about? How do you get in a
How do you
position
wrestle a
where you're
bear?
going to wrestle a 650-pound bear? I gotta know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Well,
fine with
I
talking
was-
about this.
My band was playing at the Southern Station, and I was emceeing the place that night, and they had the wrestling bear come down. And ever since I was a little kid, we'd go see my grandpa in Alabama, and he liked Bear Bryant,
Yeah.
Alabama football, and he always said that Bear got his name from wrestling a bear. So I said if I ever had a chance, I'd do it. Well, Terrible Ted come in, and I signed up. And I did it. There wasn't but 3 of us that wrestled him, and it was bad. I'll tell you what. So the last thing I saw when I passed out from shock was the owner's niece, and I thought she was an angel come to get me, and that's who I wrote the
Oh.
song about.
Oh, right on.
That's awesome. Oh, that's terrible, man. Well, now you know why they called him Terrible Ted.
That's right.
Right. Damn.
Yeah, I always thought I'd buy him, and he wouldn't have to do that shit to nobody else. And I found out he got loose from his cage and went up and mauled the owner's old lady to death. So they euthanized him.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, I guess you'd have to euthanize him if you killed somebody, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we get for thinking that it's Yogi the Bear. You know, bears are vicious.
Right.
They like
Bears
to kill
are
things.
vicious. Bears.
Well, I
beats,
know he was
Battlestar
bad
Galactica.
when he walked in the door. He looked like a fuzzy Volkswagen with big old eyeballs and an intent to kill.
Fuzzy Volkswagen.
I ain't never chickened out of nothing in my life, but I wanted to that night, but I didn't. I probably should have, but then
You
I
would've-
wouldn't have had this song.
You would have seen smoke coming out of my ass, Dwayne. I'd have been running so fast.
Yeah. Right.
That's funny. But, you know, I just ain't scared of nothing but myself, I reckon. So,
I like that.
Absolutely. So, aside from wrestling bears and playing country music, what else does you dropped a bunch of little names when we first kind of started the show? So, drop those names and explain what those are about.
well, I can tell you one of them. The Alabama
Okay.
Wild Man, that was a Jerry Reed song.
Okay.
And
That's
Jerry
what
my
I've
dad,
heard that.
Nice.
my dad used that as a CB handle.
Oh,
And he quit being a honky tonker, became a preacher, and then he died. And so I figured the Alabama Wild Man needed to live on, so I picked up the name.
right on.
Now, Bucknut Jones is a whole different story.
Okay, so let's
like
talk
that
about
one.
that one.
That involves a tattoo. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
Okay.
That's why
I
we're
have
here.
like 14 tattoos, brother.
I've got an inguinal hernia. You know what that
Okay.
is?
Do not.
It sounds painful.
That's one of the lower ones where it tears. It's got a hole in your wall, intestine walls down there, and
Ouch.
let your guts go down into your tooth pouch.
Oh no,
Oh, oh,
that
oh,
has
that's
to
not a
hurt
good.
like hell.
And
That's
so
not a good day.
Mine's on the left hand side. And
Okay.
so it went down in there, and the left side of my pouch was hurting really bad. So I
Okay.
walked in the VFW club and I got me a beer and I said, y'all ever watched Major Payne? You want to
Oh,
get that pain, boy? Stick out your finger
yeah,
and you
yeah,
break it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I said, I'm going to go home and tattoo a dollar sign on the right hand side so I forget about the left hand side. And this guy at the bar says, you ain't man enough. And I said, you got $100 bill that says I ain't? And he pulled out $100 bill, and I told Pam, the wait bartender, I said, you hold on to that. I'll be back. So I went to the shed, got out my tattoo gun, and set up the camera, and I got me a dollar sign on the right hand side of the two pouch.
You did it
Right
yourself?
Yeah.
That's badass.
So I went back up to the bar and showed them the film. One of them wanted to see it, so I showed them. But I got my $100, and I was going to be cool. I said, "Now you can call me Big Chief Moneybags." And this girl says, "I was going to call you Bucknut." And I said, "Oh no."
But nut.
So it's
Buck-
Bucknut Jones to you.
Now, see, that's the name of an album, man, right there. Bucknut Jones.
You're damn right it is.
Yeah, yeah.
That's actually a great
Well,
band name. Bucknut Jones.
I use that name when I'm bad, and I'm Dwayne Parker when I'm good, and I'm Bucknut Jones when I sing like the midget stripper song and all that stuff. You know.
Dude, another great name for a band, 13 Naked Midgets. And Mike, remember the name I had, Ninth and Ash? Like I wanted to name a band Ninth and Ash?
I do.
Remember that? Okay, there's a fucking band in Arizona now called Ninth and Ash.
Scott hated it. That's the only reason it never happened.
Finally somebody came up and like, yep. Well, that's a spot in Tempe in Arizona, Dwayne, where it's a restaurant that's been there forever. That's supposed to be haunted. It's off Ninth and Ash, and I was like, oh, that would be a cool name for a band.
That was the first
That'd
name
be
that you
cool.
brought, which I never had
Yeah.
a problem with it. I thought it was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but Nemesis was better.
Nemesis was better, but Bucknut Jones might take the cake.
Bucknut Jones, yeah. That's a whole new level right there, man.
I think that
Well-
should be your alter ego band, Dwayne. Like put
Yeah.
your
It is.
rebel. Okay, all right, that's awesome.
It is. So, to explain that, you know, when I'm being a public person, I'm Dwayne Parker. But when I'm Bucknut Jones, I can sing songs like "I got my thumb stuck in a midget, woke up the trailer park." You know, I can do all kinds of stuff under that name.
You and Chris
it
would
don't-
have so much fun writing lyrics. You have no idea. Because he has no filter either.
No filter. None. Life's too short for a filter, man.
I know, but I would
You
love to
ain't-
hear those songs.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be
Well, I'm
awesome.
supposed to be coming toward Arizona sometime soon.
Yeah.
I got a song. I think my truck's on crack, and the Arizona Sun Girls are supposed to dance to do a video with me.
Oh shit, my truck's
So
on
glad
crack.
this guy came back.
I know, right? We're gonna name this podcast Dwayne Parker. My truck's on crack.
Damn right we are.
That's it.
We're all gonna get famous together, Dwayne. I like that title. We're using it.
I had an old boy that worked. Hey,
Yeah, go ahead.
I was building houses. I had an old boy that didn't show up for 2 weeks, and I said, "Where you been?" He said, "You got a cigarette?" I said, "Yeah." He said his old lady took off with his truck, and took off with his truck, had his tools and clothes and phone and all that stuff in it. I said, "Man, I think she's cheating on you." He said, "No, she's an angel. She wouldn't do that." So I got me a beer and thought about it. I said, "I think you're a genius." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Your old lady's an angel, but your truck's on crack. You need to get that guy some help." So I wrote a song about it. There you go.
I love it.
Okay, you got your guitar with you, Dwayne?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll play the song, man. Let's have a first.
All
Let's have
right.
a live song on the Chris and Mike show would be fucking cool, man.
Damn right it
All
would.
right, we'll do it. Let me see. I can find me a place to set
Yeah.
this old phone up at. Here, I'll tell you
All
what
right.
I'll do.
There you go. Stick it in a tree, man.
I got one right here.
There you go. Yvonne just chimed in saying you got that right, Dwayne.
She said, "Oh my gosh, no, Dwayne, laugh out loud." Yes, you did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go.
Michael's got some hat envy right now.
And he loves the title.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, here we go. This
Here
is
we
Dwayne
go.
Parker. My truck's on crack. Take it away, Dwayne.
I bought a new one for the showroom floor. Had a V8 and a 4 on the floor. Took me places I ain't been before. It was midnight blue. It's been disappearing late at night. Got a feeling on something ain't right. Lost its glow and it's low on tack. Think my truck's on crack. Dad, I think my truck's on crack. Stole my wallet and the tools in the back. Kidnapped my wife and made her drive that thing. Downtown to hike a diamond ring. It's been running rough a week or two. Don't you know it's giving for the blues? Spent 3 days and it ain't brought her back. Think my truck's on crack. Heard they got some bats going around. It's been seen on the bad side of town. Running wild like it don't give a damn. No regard for its fellow man. I think I got to call the DEA. Find out why my truck's acting this way. It is some help to put it on the right track, son. I think my truck's on crack. I think my truck's on crack. Stole my wallet and the tools in the bag. Kidnapped my wife and made her drive that thing. Downtown to hike a diamond ring. It's been running rough a week or two. Don't you know it's giving for the blues? Spent 3 days and it ain't brought her back. Think my truck's on crack.
Love it, man.
That was awesome, dude. I love it.
That was awesome. That was great, dude.
Leggy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the best songs are things that just
Yep.
hit you in the fly.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, but you have to be able to
Absolutely.
deliver it too, man. And you have
Yeah.
the vibe and the attitude and the look and all that has to happen too. You know, you can't have somebody that looks like Urkel singing that song. You know, it just
Nah.
it wouldn't go over. He could write it, but you gotta
Yeah.
have the presentation, man. And just that was the first
Yeah, the next one we're
outside
gonna
performance on the podcast too. So there's another first.
release the next one. Is it's hard to see the pavement when it's wet, especially when you're stoned.
That's also a true story.
Right? That was a good song, Michael, for sure, man. Catchy. Catchy. And you heard it here first. Well, not really, but you know. Yeah, it was the first he's the first performer aside from Mike and I. Mike and I wrote a song one episode, but it's the first time we've actually someone perform a written song on the show. So congratulations, Dwayne. You have that you have the ability to say that your song just went live to 22 countries around the world.
Well, that's cool. My truck's on
Yeah.
crack. Hey, y'all,
My truck's
you-
on crack.
if y'all want to send a donation to help me get my truck out of rehab, it's a $sign DHP71. That's my cash app. I miss my truck.
Hey, Dwayne, while we're talking about that, where can people go? Do you have your music streaming anywhere? Can we go to YouTube, Spotify?
Yeah, we just redid some management, and so I yanked everything off the platforms, but we're putting them
Okay.
back on there. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
if you go to YWP Music Group, and you'll find me in the artist section, YWP Music Group.
Okay.
And it'll have my bio on there. It'll have several songs, some interviews, stuff like that. My tour schedule where I'll be at. So
So why just YWP Music Group?
YWP Music
Music
Group.
Group. Gotcha. Out of oh my God.
Wetumpka.
Wetumpka, Alabama.
Yep,
Yeah.
I found it.
I
too.
usually-
All right.
That's a Facebook.
I usually tell them
holy
it's
shit! What, dude?
it's
Why
Wetumpka.
yeah? They just put us on their page, man.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Stupid thing.
Yeah, thank you
Yeah,
very much. That's
yeah, they
awesome.
did. Yeah. It's Dwayne Parker on the Chris and Mike Show live with technical difficulties. See more.
We got him now. And thank you very much. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Here's the picture of Dwayne. Where's it at? I gotta pull it up because I took one. I take little screenshots when I'm doing my thing. So here you go. Here you go. Show.
Yeah, I ain't usually like this. Sometimes it's worse, but
You're good, man. You're good.
I
You're good.
I got me a bucket at a creek water, and I heated me up some rocks and threw it in the bucket. And I was washing my hair when I got the call that y'all was having me on an interview today. I'm like, oh my God.
Listen, man, one thing I can assure you, Dwayne, is that you're not faking any of this shit. This is
Nope.
as legit as it gets. You're
Yeah,
living
no,
the
and
life,
there's-
I
brother.
guarantee you.
Yeah, and Dwayne's gonna be at Dan's Steakhouse this Sunday from 6 to 8. Like he cleans up nice, man. He's got the the frill jacket, he's got the cowboy hat
Oh,
on, he's
yeah.
got a guitar. Yeah.
Dan
yeah.
Steakhouse,
There
where's that at, Chris?
there,
Dunham?
there he is on stage too.
It's on the top of the mountain here in Luray, right above Luray, Virginia.
Luray, Virginia.
Yeah, I'm actually playing a biker party from 2 to 5 on the other side of the mountain, and then I'm
Right
coming
on.
back and playing 6 to 9 at Dan's. So
Cool.
got
Well,
a double header.
If you ever
There
make
you
your
go.
way through Central Illinois, make sure you send us an email. I'll come see you play.
All right,
Yeah, same with Arizona, man.
man, I'd love to. Like I say, I got to come down there and do that video with them girls. I want to see them dance anyway. They said they got little outfits that call themselves Dwayne's Honky Tonk Angels.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hell no. I need some of them girls with them outfits as well.
Well, I'll tell you something else you can look up.
Yeah.
I released on April 18th. I released a song called "I Know" on Virgin Records,
Okay.
and
Wow, outstanding.
it's a song. I wrote, kind of overcoming some heartache that was brought into my life. And I ain't gonna say too much about it, but I no longer have a best friend.
Oh.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not good.
Well, no.
Well, it don't really matter because it is what it is. I got a hit song out of it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
there is that trade-off.
That's
You have to listen to it. It's pretty cool. It's strong as coffee though, so be prepared.
okay.
Can we play it on? We won't get
Yeah.
in trouble.
No.
Share
Let's-
it with the
let's
show,
release
Chris,
it.
if you can pull it up.
Yeah, I was putting him up on my page.
We try not to share music unless the artist is actually here because they yanked a bunch of our stuff down. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Well, man, you can play anything that I do. I don't care.
Okay, so what was the name of the song?
I know. KNOW.
Yeah. Dwayne Parker. I know single. It's on Apple. It's on SoundCloud. It's on Amazon. It's on Apple. Facebook. There's the video. I don't want that. What?
while he's pulling that up, what kind of guitar did you have there, Dwayne? I'm a guitarist.
Can you
so-
hear it?
No.
That was
Okay.
an old Alvarez, just an old beat around old Alvy.
It had a nice sound to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Connect. So I'm not gonna fuck around with it and mess up the show.
Did you
Yeah,
hit the
bro.
share button down at the bottom? Share screen.
Let's see. Let's go back to Dwayne Parker. Dwayne Parker.
Hey, we're fixing to have a pig roast. There's my uncle over
Oh.
here. He's cooking some beef for some sandwiches.
I used to.
Right on. There you go.
There you go.
Here's the Dwayne Parker song.
Yeah.
Hey, that's Tandy Tucker's daughter on there with me.
There you go.
But I won't say. I know that tomorrow's another day. Yes, I know. I know. Wish I didn't know. I know how you cheated, and I know how you lied. Know what you told your friends about how you felt inside. Know I've seen that
You're a
look
legit fucking country
you
singer,
gave
Dwayne.
him before.
Yeah, that
You're
sounds
the real
great,
deal, man.
Was in our bedroom so many years before.
Because you know the best thing about a country song is you're getting divorced, you're getting drunk, or you lost your job. So you nailed it, man. You nailed all three, brother.
And he's even taking it to the next evolution. His truck's on
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah, his truck's on crack, man. Hey, that's you clean up nice, man, and you still represent very well live. That's impressive, dude.
Where did you record that at? That's got a great sound to it.
It does, yeah.
I cut in Talladega, Alabama.
Okay.
D Ford show. It was a TV show I used to go play on every once in a while, and the band leader, he we used the studio there and recorded that, and it was he did his name Randall Warren. He did a real good job at it.
Damn right he did. That sound was amazing. I'm big
Yeah.
on things, the sonic presentation of it, how they sound, not just how good the song is. If you have a great song and an engineer takes it and pushes everything to the red line or doesn't record something loud enough, engineering is just as important as the songwriting. So
Yeah.
kudos to the
Yeah.
person that recorded that. It sounds amazing.
You hear that, Randall?
Amen, brother.
Um,
Good job. Great job.
That's off of my I Ain't Johnny Cash CD.
Oh, that's the name of the CD, I Ain't Johnny Cash?
Yeah,
I love that title.
That's right on, dude. That's a
and
really great title.
that's a kick-ass song too. I had to write a song to introduce myself in Nashville, and had like 2 months to do it.
Yeah.
And I was driving up to Nashville wondering what I'm going to do because I'm going to have to just wing it. I hadn't done it yet. And everybody was on the radio. Johnny Cash just died. And hello, I'm Johnny Cash. Hello, I'm Johnny Cash.
Right. Yeah.
Tim McGraw said it about Huntsville, and it pissed me off. I said, man, you would make a hair on Johnny Cash's ass. And so I said, hey, there's my song. And between Huntsville and Nashville, I wrote this thing. Never played it before. Got out of the truck, got on stage. And I didn't know how I was going to start it, so because I never played it yet. So I started to mess with everybody. I went, boom, 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 boom. And they all looked at me like, what are you doing? This is an original song, And I said, hey, y'all, I ain't Johnny Cash. I'm never hanging out with old Hank Jr. smoke go with his grass. And it ain't because I ain't man enough, it's because I ain't had the chance. And for all you all that don't know my name, hello, I ain't Johnny Cash.
Those are great lyrics.
Yeah.
That's got the story of the bear in it too.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. Wrestled a bear named Terrible Ted back in 1993. And he bit my arm and he broke my leg 7 times under my knee. And then he bit my arm, and then he hit my head so doggone hard I saw stars and I couldn't see. But with a little Jack, I was back singing, who the hell is me? I don't know, y'all, but I ain't Johnny Cash. It's cute.
That's great, man. I love it.
nothing better than real world lyrics, man. That's one thing that we always prided ourselves on. We didn't write songs about getting laid and getting drunk. We wrote songs that were about life and what was going on and what you experienced and the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's
Oh yeah,
That's
I got
what I
songs make you
appreciate.
happy,
that's what
I
I
guess I'll
appreciate
make
about
you
your
wanna-
lyrics, Dwayne. They mean
sir.
something.
Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Chris's lyrics were the same thing. They were either about his life or about something that he was curious about, or they meant something. And when I say I'm not a huge fan of country music, I shouldn't say that. I'm not a huge fan of music that has no substance to it,
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go. And they have no content whatsoever. I mean, all these cookie cutter boys up there wearing tight jeans, wanting to sound like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, if they put mud on boots in a truck in the cornfield in there or something about moonshine, that they country, and they ain't country worth shit.
Right.
Because I tell you, here's what pissed me off. When I went to Nashville the first time and I had holes in my jeans,
Yep.
it wasn't because I was being cool. It was
Right,
because I
'cause
wore them in there slinging hay
Right,
bales up on
right.
wagons so I could get there. And I
Right.
found out the dude on stage had holes in his jeans because he bought them at Kohl's for $200, and I wanted to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard somebody up in Nashville the other day. I played Nashville and then went to Atlanta and played the awards ceremony thing and I made my way to
Yep.
Helen, Georgia. And
Yeah.
I'm in Virginia now, but I heard somebody say that how bad they was paying their dues. And I said, man, you need to shut the hell up. Come out to my car. I want to show you something.
Yeah.
I went in the car and I poured out a big old jug of dollar store peanut butter. I said, till you live off of this for a damn week, don't tell
Right.
me you paid any damn dues.
There you go. There you go.
Amen, brother.
Fucking hey. Yep. Yep. You got to play in front of 2 people to play in front of 1,000.
All right. And I'll play in front of the squirrels. I don't care because when it's in you, it's coming out, right?
Exactly.
I agree with you, but I also agree with you that one of my big things is don't talk about things that you haven't experienced, like
Yeah.
you've been there. You can talk about them, but don't talk about them like you've been there. You don't know what
I
it's
will-
like to
I
have
will not
struggled
listen.
until you've struggled.
I will not listen to a preacher that never took a drink. You
Right.
hear me?
There you have it.
Absolutely. Well, yeah.
And that's no
Absolutely.
disrespect, but I'm just telling you the way it is.
No. No,
So
you
I'm
show me you show me a judgmental preacher. I'll show you a lukewarm Christian. Bump.
Amen, brother.
Ooh.
One thing I liked about
like
my
that.
dad, he quit being a honky tonker and became a preacher. But one thing he never did, he never told me. He always give me things to think about. Said, you pray about it, figure it out yourself. He didn't want me to make
Yep.
my decision on what his was, and I always thought that was cool of him.
That is cool.
Yeah, that is cool. You ever watch that
Is he
movie
the-
Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man? There.
That's one of my
Dwayne?
favorites,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Okay, so they're remaking it, which is bullshit.
Agree.
But what reminded me of what you just said, my old man told me before he left his shitty old world,
That's right.
and then the advice,
Yep. He always
yeah,
said
they're-
that first, though.
Yeah. Mickey
I love
Rourke
that
and Don
movie, dude.
Johnson, dude. Great fucking movie. Great movie.
Yeah, it was.
Underrated. It's like one
Underrated
of
in
those.
the-
Right.
It's like one
It's-
of those worst best movies ever.
Yeah, one of those.
You know?
Nikki hates it, dude. She absolutely.
That's why I
hates
say
it.
it's one of the worst best movies ever. It's supposed to
Right.
be a horrible movie, but somehow it became a cult classic.
Yep.
I love that
Yep.
one. I love Josie Wells
Outlaw Josie
Man.
Wells, yeah, buddy.
and the woman that had Van Kilmore playing Doc Holliday.
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yeah,
Yep.
I love
I've seen that
movie.
probably
Yep.
200 times.
Me too.
Kurt Russell. Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
good
So
one.
it only got 29% on Rotten Tomatoes. Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man, but they're making a freaking new one, and it's so irritating. It's got Jason Momoa.
Oh man,
No.
I'm irritated, man. Like you don't remake. It's who is it here? Jason Momoa and Ryan Gosling. Like seriously?
How are they going to have the same chemistry as Mickey Rourke and Don Johnson? That was just
They're
two
not,
people
dude.
you wouldn't think
Here it
would
is.
have
Here
went
it is.
together, but
Here it
did.
is.
Free, wild, and dangerous.
Jason Momoa is Harley Davidson.
Marlboro Man. Modern
Ryan Gosling,
gunslinger,
Marlboro
quick
Man.
with his words, and even quicker on the trigger.
Like, really?
When their home is threatened, they don't negotiate.
Dun, dun,
They don't ask
dun.
permission.
No.
They strike back. Two legends, one last ride, and a fate written in fire and gunpowder.
So what's funny about that is Ryan Gosling is not 6'3", and Jason Momoa is. And if you saw some of those scenes, their level's like right here. So which means Jason Momoa is back here to
Yep.
make that height the same. But it's you can't remake that movie, man.
Well,
It's
that
just-
movie's going to end up being what the first one was supposed to be, a piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
The first one,
Amen.
it was a flop. I mean, there's a reason it gets
It was a flop
29%.
till it went to Blockbuster. Once
then-
it went to Blockbuster, game on.
And then people like Dwayne, Chris, and myself rented it every chance we got because we thought it was
Yep.
the best thing that ever went to film.
Yep.
Did you see that? You know, right there. So I cut my 3 fingers off the ends of them with a
Oh no.
table saw, and I super glued them back on. I've sewed myself halfway up my arm because I had a router go up it, you know, and everybody's like talking about these movie stars and stuff. I said, man, they just want to be me because they're faking it. They're playing it. I mean, they're just acting. I had to do it for real to keep from dying. I had to relearn to play my guitar. So I'm the real deal.
Was that on your fretting hand or your picking hand?
That's
Dwayne?
on my on my chord hand, man. I
Oh
had
no.
So I played all CMA Fest in Nashville, and the last show there, I was on a hay wagon out there in front of the Troubadour Theater, and this old bass player, he was trying to follow me, and he hit every wrong note that there was. And finally, after that song, he said, "Man, you don't make your chords right, do you?" I said, "No, I can't." Well, I had to super glue my fingers back on. I had to learn how to play this thing all over again. So don't follow my fingers.
So you cut your fingers off, and you had the mindset to clean up the wound, get some super glue, and painstakingly put them back together.
That's what he's saying.
I did, yeah,
Okay, so Chuck Norris, suck on that, man.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, man.
like
Was
all 3 now, and you were straight up like sober at the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
he
making a
like-
guitar for
like-
my.
You just zip.
I was making a
shit,
guitar
my
for
3
my
fingertips are
grandson.
gone. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really do nothing. Say, oh shit, that's bad. And I went in and I put some salt. I put some salt and alcohol in it and washed it out. The salt and alcohol out. Pappy always said the salt will kill everything, so I did that and I super glued it all back together as quick as I could, and it never even got infected or nothing, but
Oh.
it left me some funny looking phalanges.
No, now, did you follow up with a doctor? You were just like, let's rub
Nah.
some dirt on it and get on with the day.
I just went on about my business.
he had to keep making the
I
guitar.
bandaged him
Wow.
up. I was at the VFW and the ER unit come in to have a party, and I showed it to them, and they're like, "What the hell? You need to go to the doctor." I said, "No, I don't."
They're all attached. See?
Yeah, I mean, they work fine for me.
I didn't
That's
get
amazing.
I didn't quite get him straight, but it works.
Wow.
No, what's really bad is I found out that the nail bed, you know, as long as you don't destroy that right there, see that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't glue it back together quite right. So I got a fingernail that grows out at a 45 now, and it's crazy.
Sorry.
I love this episode. I'm just saying.
He's rivaling Mark Young for making us laugh the most. I can tell you that.
Oh my.
I love
yeah.
you, Mark, but Dwayne, this is fun. What made you want? I've been wanting to ask you this question. What made you want to start playing music?
Yeah. Well, he had to see if he could make his fingers work. Did he freeze up?
Yeah, right. As soon as I want to ask him that question, of course he did.
Dwayne, Earth to Dwayne. Dwayne Parker. There's two Dwaynes.
That's how you do sometimes when you come
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'm like a bad dream. I'll be back.
You're good, man.
Hey, what made you want to start playing music?
Well, my dad played when I was a little kid. I've heard it all my life, and while I was in the womb, so I kind of literally come out loving music, I reckon.
Right.
When I was 5 years old, he let me sing Kalijah at the Berkeley
Oh,
Fair.
right on.
Awesome.
Kalijah,
And
Charlie
when-
Pride, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Charlie Pride, brother.
Well, I did it the Hank Williams style, but
Okay.
the crowd went wild, and I knew that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So,
There you go.
And then he'd let me change the guitar strings, and because he hated it, and I thought I was cool, so I changed them. And now I know why he hated changing them but he said if you learn to play Wildwood Flower, I'll buy you a guitar. By the time I was 9 years old, I had me a guitar.
There you go. Right on. Did you ever play with your dad?
Yeah, I did. Matter of fact, several times. And then before I left home, like I say, became a preacher. I traveled all the Southeast. He was an evangelist, and I played gospel music with him all over the South. And,
Cool.
the last song we ever did, though, he did a Statue of a Fool. Many years ago at the same pig roast I'm at now, on my granny's porch, he got up and sang Statue of a Fool with me. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Who
Sheriff
wrote
Stover.
that?
What's that?
Who wrote that?
That was an old country song. I don't know who exactly wrote it. Ricky Van Shelton and Jack Green and a bunch of people have recorded it.
So it's like an old country standard.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Right on. So what's on the horizon for Dwayne Parker? What do you got going on the next few months down the road?
Well, I got a nice little team set up. Josh Tucker doing a great job as doing my personal management and websites and stuff like that. Him and his buddy Wade. And I got Robin out of Pennsylvania just took up booking, so I just want to play every day till I die, and I don't really care about nothing else. I leave a nest egg for my grandkids, and I just want to sing till I die. That's about all I got.
Amen.
The awards, hey, I got a platinum award in 2003 for Singer Songwriter of the Year, and that,
Right on.
that's just a thing on the shelf. My reward is looking at it, my fans that smile.
Mm-hmm.
That's my award.
I agree.
There you go. That's awesome, man. So how do people find your stuff? Do you have a website, DwayneParker.com?
Look at YWP Music Group.
Oh, that's okay. That's it. That's where they find your stuff. YWP Music Group.
Yeah, because I'm not responsible enough for the computer, man. I got 5 different websites. Don't know how to work either one of them.
Okay. That's cool. And then we found your I Know song. That was on that when I Googled I Know, it came up on all the platforms. So you're gonna relaunch all your stuff on all the
Every one of them, yeah.
Okay.
I've got 18 songs out that'll be on there. So I've got a Bottle of Survival CD, and
Okay.
he should be uploading that, and it should be there today. Actually, you can download it off that website. And he's got
Is that-
3 more songs behind.
Okay.
The Hard
was
Giant
that
Johnny
called-
Cash.
Right. Was that called Bottle of Survival or the Battle of Survival?
Bottle, BOTTLE.
That's what I thought you said.
Bottle of Survival. That's great. I love that.
And that's a real good song. It on my Spotify numbers, which I don't trust all that stuff because
Yeah.
like I said, I had a girl from Norway wish me happy birthday,
Yeah.
and they gonna tell me that my stuff wasn't streaming over there. So
Yeah.
anyway, I don't trust all that stuff. But Bottle of Survival is that was a good album. I did that 25 years ago.
Wow.
Kitty Wells' bass player was my producer, Keith Bradford, and
Okay.
we it was that song. I wrote that song in like 6 7 minutes in the shower, and I
Yeah.
jumped out
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, I got a #1 song. I love it."
Mm-hmm. That's the way to write songs, man.
Those are the
That's
best ones that just come out
Yep.
organically.
Yep. Everything that we wrote in Nemesis, for the most part, it was just straight up. Woke up one day. Oh, here's this song.
Yep.
Here's an idea, and boom. Just
Most of them
came-
that I write do.
Yeah,
They talk about the left side of your brain does one thing, your right does the other. One's logic, and one's creative.
Yep.
So one writes lyrics, and one writes music.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you do first? I said, well, wait a minute. Both mine come out at the same time. Does that mean my head's scrambled?
No, they say that's one of the only acts that uses both sides of your brain at the same time, is playing
Yeah.
music.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I got 5 jukeboxes in my head going on all the time. And I mean,
feel
I'm
you, brother.
always
I feel you.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. That's awesome. Well, Dane, this has been a hell of a show, man. We definitely want to have you come back on when you get all your stuff back up and running and all that kind of jazz. And let's get you on after the first of the year and kind of get an update from you and see how things are going and what you've been doing, all that kind of jazz. That sound good?
sounds great, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on here.
We
Yeah,
appreciate you coming on.
maybe next time we can do this you can be on a still site. You have a moonshine still next to you, and we'll do it. We'll do the show there so that everybody can see the moonshine being made.
We can do that.
Yeah, set your guitars up around. It'll be a nice backdrop.
Yeah, get a couple of your bandmates. We can have a jam. You guys can jam by the still in the.
Just tell me what
Appalachians,
key
man.
you're in. I'll jam along with you.
There you go. There you go.
That'll work.
You give me a heads up with the lyrics. I'll be background vocals for you, man.
All right. Well, sound like a deal.
Yeah, and if you ever in Arizona or Illinois, look us up because
Yeah, send us an email, man. Tell us where you're going to be. I'll definitely come see you play it, man.
Yeah,
I love your
absolutely.
vibe. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for coming on. This has
Yeah.
been a blast.
No, absolutely. By far, one of my
y'all
favorite
remember,
shows, man.
I ain't Johnny Cash. I see you
Right.
on the road.
Don't hang up yet. Don't hang up yet. Wait for us, okay?
That's
I
it.
just, did I shut it? No, are we still going? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we always wrap our shows up like this. So if you're having a bad day, if you're feeling suicidal, depressed, don't do it. Somebody tomorrow is going to miss you. You're going to leave a hole in somebody else's heart. People love you even though you don't realize it. So reach out to somebody. Hell, call Dwayne. He'll sing you some songs. You'll change your mood like that, man. But just remember, someone loves you. They will miss you. And don't be that void in somebody's life. Get some help. Scream in a pillow, journal it, go work out, go run, do something to elevate your mind, get out of that darkness. Or hell, just take a nap and you'll feel better when you wake up because we want you here tomorrow because without you, we're not here. So peace. Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother.
Dwayne,
Thanks again,
don't go anywhere. Love you, man. Loved having you on the show. Don't go anywhere, okay? We'll see you next time, folks.
Thanks.